Hi there, I'm Coral.
Hi, I'm Lindsey.
And we're here to answer the internet's most asked questions about Stairlift. We have absolutely no clue what the questions are beforehand, so let's just dive in.
Okay, let's go. Drum roll. Okay, first question. What can seniors do instead of a stairlift?
What can you do instead of a stairlift? You can move house.
Moving with a family?
Oh. Depends. That's a bit of a, but some people do. Multi-generational living is what it's called.
That's true. Live downstairs, which I, for one, wouldn't be a fan of, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I would not want to sleep in my living room.
Bathroom upstairs.
Oh, exactly.
You really want to live downstairs. No. Have your bed in the sort of dining room or something where people are walking in and out. No. What else can you do instead of a stair? You could get a home lift.
Yes, so, home lift.
Vertical through floor lift.
Yes.
That could take you up and down the stairs without having a lift on the stairs.
Oh, yes. So it's like through the ceiling.
Yeah.
You can go from like your dining room up to the bedroom or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some people prefer not to have a stair lift on the stairs because they like, let's say if it's a busy household where there's a lot of people in the house, if it's a multi-generational situation where you've got sort of grandma, granddad, mum, dad and kids, it might be that a home lift is a better option because you've got more space in.
Well, you can park upstairs throughout the day, can't you? Just bring it down when you you need it.
That's right. So yeah, those are a few different alternatives. I hope that's all right. Have we done that one?
I think so.
I can't think of anything.
Neither can I. I think we have.
Okay. Next question. Okay.
Can you buy and install a... What? Can you buy and install a stairlift yourself? Well, I couldn't. If you're asking me if I could, I definitely couldn't.
Not advisable to do that.
Even those of you that are electricians or engineers themselves, not service engineers, but engineers in other trades, not recommended. I felt we've heard a lot of horror stories, haven't we, Colin?
Yeah, and we've seen them as well. So we've gone to installations where people have installed a lift where they had absolutely no clue what
wrong side of the stairs, because some they're handed, aren't they? So they should travel on the right
hand. And the safety circuits all work in a certain way, so if you put it around the wrong way, then the safety circuit doesn't work, which could cause an accident. So that is not a good idea. The only people that should install a stairlift, now all the stairlift engineers we have, every person who sells, who are authorised by the manufacturers, should have training certificates for their engineers where they have sent them on the courses, so they have learned how to actually deal with this particular model. You should never ever DIY.
No, definitely not.
Never put it in by yourself. At the end of the day, it's like, it's like buying a car, and you just say, oh well, my mate down the road knows a bit about cars, it'd be all right, wouldn't it? Maybe not. So don't ever install a stairlift by yourself. Okay, next question. Do stairlifts work without electricity?
Well, they do.
Kind of.
But not for long.
Not for long.
So yes, no.
Okay. So
do you want to explain?
Okay.
Well, there's batteries in, so they'll work in an event of a power cut.
Yes.
So it depends on the make and model, but they can travel, I don't know, what would you say, maybe 20 journeys, maybe on a battery, or less than that.
Depends. Yeah, so if your power goes off, so all lifts are battery operated, but they need a power source, so they need the mains electricity to be able to charge up the batteries. So if it's just a quick sort of, the power's off for a couple of hours, then that will see you through. It will still work without the electricity. Can you remember when there was on that Phoenix Nights or something like that?
Oh gosh.
What would Thora Hird do? Peter Kay was in the middle of the stairs and the electric went off and the stairlift stopped.
Number 10. Whoa! Oh, keep calm, right? Right, what would Thora Hird do?
they don't do that. They don't do that.
No.
They will still keep going.
They will,
if
they
the power
will.
goes
It's
out.
a bit like your mobile phone. You know, you plug it in for it to be charged, so it's using the electricity to charge it, but then you can unplug it, and then so it's a bit like if it was off charge or if the electricity was not to be on, it will still go, but we wouldn't advise it. Like,
but with regards to the charging, it's a permanent sort of trickle charge that's going through. So they can work without electricity, but not for very long.
There we go. Okay,
One more question, do you think?
Oh my lord. How do you service a stair lift? Call an engineer. A stair lift engineer.
Okay, so servicing should be done by a qualified engineer, just as installation should be done by a qualified engineer. You should never attempt to do stuff yourself on a stair lift. Sometimes we've seen it before, can you remember people
taking off carriages and
putting grease and kicking oil down the rack and all that sort of stuff.
Be careful.
That then makes the situation a whole lot worse, and to the point where if you're trying to lubricate your lift yourself, it could sort of clog up all the inside workings of the lift and everything. So it's not
advisable.
Idea
Don't do it yourself.
Stair lift yourself. It should always be done by a trained engineer.
Yeah, and normally a service could take sort of 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, that's how long we do it.
Yeah.
So there's different levels of servicing you get from different people, so we've heard.
Yes.
Somebody who can service the stair lift sometimes just goes in with a clipboard and ticks a few boxes and goes out.
15-20 minutes, that's not been serviced.
Yeah, so just rides up and downstairs and then goes. We actually make sure that we clean down the rail and everything. The carriage, clean it all down. We take the covers off to check everything inside the lift as well.
Test the batteries and everything.
So we've got like a test meter for the batteries, so we'll check the batteries. So if we see that the batteries are running too slow and they won't pick up again, then we would recommend that you would change the batteries on that visit rather than waste money on a call out further
for
down
us to come back and do it again.
So how do you service the stair lift?
You don't really.
Give us a go. Okay.
So that's done.
For now. But I'm sure there's going to be a next one.
All these questions.
Too many questions. But it's good. It's really good fun. But we love doing it. So if you would like to see more videos, then please subscribe to our channel, like our video, and we'll be back for the next one.
See you soon.
Bye.